Hello, student. Today I continue the quadrilateral. Yesterday I taught you about the properties of parallelogram, rhombus, trapezium. Today I am going to discuss you about the properties of rectangle, square, and kite. Now, first I start with rectangle. Now the properties of rectangles. Now you see, I'm going to tell you about the properties of rectangle. Now you see this figure ABCD is a rectangle, and the longer side is the length and the shorter side is called the breadth. In rectangle, basically the opposite sides are parallel and equal. So this is the first property, and rectangle is a kind of a parallelogram, means the rectangle is a parallelogram. Now the first property of a rectangle is opposite sides are equal and parallel. It means AB is parallel to CD and BC is parallel to AD. Now it is clear, AB is parallel or equal to CD and BC is equal to AD or parallel to AD. And all angles, now the second property is all angles are equal, and which is equal to 90 degree, means all angles measure 90 degree. Now let us discuss about its diagonal. You all know that AC and BD are the diagonals. In rectangle, diagonals are equal, and the fourth property is diagonal bisect each other. Only diagonal bisect each other, means the rectangles in rectangle the diagonals are equal and bisect each other, means the part of the diagonals are equal to itself. Suppose the diagonal bisect at O, so BO is equal to OD and AO is equal to OC. Diagonals, but the diagonals are equal. So it means that कि BO is equal to OA also, or OD is equal to OC also, equal to OC, and OA, means the diagonals are equal, their halves are also equal, they bisect each other also. I think the property of rectangle is clear to everyone. Now let us start the next properties of square. Now see properties of square, and square is also a parallelogram. Square is also a parallelogram. Suppose ABCD is a square. So the properties of squares is very clear, and I think you all know that about the square. The first property is opposite sides are equal and opposite sides are parallel. Equal also, but in square all the sides are equal. So it's clear opposite sides are parallel because adjacent sides are never be parallel. Adjacent sides are non-parallel sides, and in square all the sides are equal. All the sides are equal. Now the third property are all the angles are equal, and all the angles are equal and measure 90 degree, means all the angle must be 90 degree, then it is a square. Now you all understand about the first three property. Opposite sides are parallel, all sides are equal, all angles are equal. Now let us understand about the diagonals. In square the diagonals are equal and bisect each other at 90 degree. Diagonals are equal and bisect each other at 90 degree, means OD is perpendicular to AC, or OB is perpendicular to AC, AO is perpendicular to BD, and CO is perpendicular to BD also. Diagonal bisect each other at 90, and the next one is diagonals are equal to each other, and their bisectors are equal to each other also. Now I think these five properties are clear to you. Properties of square: opposite sides are equal and parallel, all the sides are equal, all the angles are equal, which is measured to 90 degree, diagonals bisect each other at 90, and the last one is diagonals are equal. I think everyone understand about the property of a square. Try to learn these property because it is very useful to you. Now let us see, or let us understand the properties of kite. Every square is a rhombus, but every rhombus is not a square. Every square is a rhombus, but rhombus is not a square. This is because all sides are equal and diagonal bisect each other at 90 degree. That is why a square is a rhombus. Now the properties of kite. Suppose this is a kite A B C D, and kite is a quadrilateral. It is not a parallelogram. Kite is not a parallelogram. Please try to understand. Kite is a quadrilateral, but it is not a parallelogram. Now the first property is pair of adjacent side. Pair of adjacent side is equal. It means AD is equal to DC and AB is equal to BC. Adjacent sides are equal, but opposite sides are not equal. This is the very, because AD is adjacent to AB, but it is not equal. That is why adjacent pair of adjacent sides are equal, but opposite sides are not equal. Second property is related to the diagonal. In this, diagonal are not bisected. Only one diagonal. AO is equal to OC and OD is not equal to OB. So the property for kite is AO is equal to DC. One of the diagonal is bisected. Both the diagonals are not bisected. So it is very important to note down AO is equal to OC and DO is not equal to BC or OB. So this is not a property. This is the property only AO is equal to OC because one of the diagonal is bisected. Now question number 1 you can do by your own in homework. Now let us start the question number 2, construction. In question number 2 we have to draw the parallelogram, and we can draw the parallelogram with the help of scale protractor, because there is 70-degree angle. So you must use protractor and scale, means you have to use the compass and scale, protractor, etc. for an accurate construction. Without instrument we are not able to draw. I am drawing the rough, and you all can draw a perfect figure, means with measurement. Now see, for this AB is equal to 6.5, AD is equal to 4.8 centimeter, and angle BAD is equal to 70 degree, means the angle A is 70 degree. So first we draw AB 6.5 centimeter. You must use the scale to draw AB 6.5 centimeter. Without scale or without measurement, the construction is not right. It is a rough figure. I am drawing a rough figure on the board to explain you. You all can use the scale. Now take a protractor to draw, at angle A is 70 degree. So you use the protractor to draw angle A 70 degree. It is very important to take an accurate measurement for the construction. So angle A is now 70 degree. So now you use protractor to draw angle A, that is equal to 70 degree. Now what about angle B? It is a parallelogram, and we know that the sum of adjacent angle is 180 degree, means adjacent angle are co-interior. That's why they are supplementary also. Now angle A plus B is equal to 180 degree, because angle A and B are co-interior. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal and parallel. It is, I think, clear now. We are constructing a parallelogram, so opposite sides are equal and parallel. That's why angle A and B are co-interior. So their sum is 180 degree. So the sum is 180 degree. Now I think everyone can understand what is the value for angle B. So the angle B is equal to 180 degree minus 70 degree, which is equal to 110 degree. As angle A and B are co-interior, their sum are 180 degree, or they are supplementary. So the angle B is equal to 110 degree. Now place a protector at angle B and measure 110 degree. Angle B is equal to 110 degree. Use protector to draw angle B is equal to 110 degree. Now you see, for this construction, the last thing, AD is equal to 4.8. Everyone take a radius of 4.8 in your compass. Take a compass, put a pencil, and then take a scale and measure 4.8 as a radius. Compass is required to draw 4.8, so you can take a radius of 4.8 in a compass. Take a radius in a compass that is equal to 4.8, and we can take a radius in a compass with the help of scale. Without measurement, construction is not accurate. So now A as a radius, we can place a compass on A and cut AD, that is equal to 4.8. Clear? Put a compass on angle A and cut 4.8, which is equal to which is equal to BC. Also opposite sides are equal, so you can take a radius, or you can put a compass on now B and cut an arc of 4.8 and join these two arcs and mark the point C, C and D. Now ABCD is a parallelogram is constructed. Now I think it is clear to everyone how to construct a parallelogram with sides and angle. Now I am going to give you one extra question, and this question is very important. If you not do in your homework, I will not check your homework and I will give you 0 for your next homework. Now one extra question. Draw a parallelogram PQRS in which PQ is equal to 5.6 centimeter and PS is equal to 4 point no no 5.2 centimeter, and angle P or QPS or SPQ is equal to 60 degree. I think everyone is able to draw 60 degree with the help of compass. So you can use to construct these angles which is possible to draw with compass. Use compass. It is necessary to use compass to draw 60 degree angle. And now this is a question. Draw a parallelogram PQRS in which PQ is equal to 5.6 centimeter, PS is equal to 5.2 centimeter, and angle SPQ is equal to 60 degree, and use compass to draw 60 degree angle. And this is very much important to all student. You can draw or you can do this in homework. If this question is missing in your homework, I'm not going to check your homework and I will give you a 0 mark in your next homework. Now let us see the next question in the book. Question number 3. You all can read the question by your own. Ratio of its sides is 4 is to 3. Ratio of its side is 4 is to 3, and perimeter is equal to 56 centimeter. Now see this, if this is a parallelogram and we know that the opposite sides are equal and parallel. So we start, let the sides be 4x, 4x and 3x. Now perimeter is equal to 56 is given. We can treat a parallelogram as a rectangle. So the perimeter of rectangle is 2 bracket L plus B. So now we start, perimeter is equal to 56 centimeter, and the formula for the perimeter is you can use a rectangle. Perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 multiplied by length plus breadth, because rectangle is a parallelogram and opposite sides are equal and parallel. Or you can mark the side A or B. Perimeter of rectangle, you can use the perimeter of rectangle to multiply by length plus breadth is equal to 56, or you can mark A and B to the parallelogram sides and put 2 bracket A plus B. Now put the value, then 2 multiplied by 4x plus 3x is equal to 56. So it will be 7x is equal to 56 upon 2. You can transfer the 2 to the right side. It is 2 is in multiplication. When we change it to the right side, it will become divide. So what is the half of 56? Is 28. So x is equal to 28 upon 7. Now the x is equal to 4. Now the x is equal to 4. The sides are 4x is equal to 4 into 4, which is equal to 16 centimeter, and 3 into 4, which is equal to 12 centimeter. So the sides of parallelogram are 16 centimeter and 12 centimeter. Now I think this question is clear. Try to understand this. And now the required sides are 16 and 12 centimeter. One more time I tell you, the extra question is very important. You have to do in your homework. If the extra question is not included in your homework, I will give you 0 marks. After that, you don't question me.